ASUS to unveil first Intel Lunar Lake laptops at IFA 2024 on 4th September. ASUS prepares for the IFA 2024 launch event to introduce IPCs as a part of its next-gen laptop lineup, powered by Intel Lunar Lake CPUs. ASUS's Lunar Lake laptops are headed for launch next week at IFA 2024, Intel's next-gen SoC for thin and light and premium designs from ASUS. ASUS has announced that it will unveil new IPCs in an upcoming event. The company said it will introduce IPCs such as laptops at IFA 2024, which is going to be held in Berlin next week. The IFA event is one of the largest consumer and electronics shows where various brands showcase their innovations for consumers around the world, and ASUS will be joining the event to showcase their upcoming IPCs for enhanced performance in AI workloads. ASUS made a dedicated page for the event, which gives us a sneak peek into what we can expect. The page provides us with links to two pages. One explains the IPCs and the other takes the users to the ASUS IPCs catalog. While the IPCs catalog includes already launched notebooks, the newer notebooks ASUS is about to unveil may be added very soon. At the bottom left of the event page, ASUS explicitly added an Intel Core Ultra fixed widget stating, "It's possible on your Intel IPC with Intel Core Ultra processors," indicating that the newer PCs will be based on Intel chips. As the IFA event is going to be held just a day after the launch of Intel's Lunar Lake Core Ultra 200 inches CPUs, ASUS is likely going to showcase Lunar Lake-based IPCs at the event. ASUS has already launched IPCs based on the Meteor Lake, Ryzen i300, and Qualcomm Snapdragon X series earlier, which leaves no other lineup other than Lunar Lake CPUs. It's expected that ASUS will launch a new variant of the ZenBook Duo notebook just like the ZenBook Duo 2024 UX8406, which uses the Core Ultra 5, 7, and 9 processors from the Meteor Lake lineup but enhanced with Lunar Lake for thin and light applications. As clear from the widget at the bottom, ASUS is once again targeting to equip their newer notebooks with the Lunar Lake CPUs, which offer 8 cores and 8 threads configuration. While the core and thread count will be identical, the clock speeds and IPS will vary based on the processor and will be based on this 2 graphics architecture. The Core Ultra 200 volts are highly power-efficient chips featuring 17 watts/30 watts DDP and feature NPU neural processing unit, for handling high computational I demands while maintaining power efficiency. With the booming I demand, a lot of PC hardware manufacturers are moving towards producing AI-specialized components, and it's expected that the IPC shipment will increase dramatically in 2025. Recently, we saw how the IPC shipment doubled in the second quarter of 2024, and Microsoft IPCs are predicted to see a rise in shipments by up to 533.5% in 2025.